was a lady working as a waitress in a restaurant, and a regular visitor engaged her in conversation and heard about her very troubled life and invited her along to church, where she met an elder of the church who then saw that she had some practical needs and offered her some vouchers, sort of food vouchers, and then introduced her to me so that I could connect with her a little bit. So we met up in a cafe, and she wept during that conversation, sharing stories of grief, of separation. I mean, a tragic story really. And I just kept thinking, Jesus is the only solution. He's the only way to give any hope in this situation. And we talked briefly about that, having her been to church. But then we continued the conversation over WhatsApp and such like, until we met again. And I've really, really prayed that I would be able to share with her a little bit more about the story of Jesus and his impact in my life and her possible impact in hers. So the opportunity arose, and it was an incredible opportunity where she was just so open to hearing more about this God of love, having had such a difficult life herself. And as we went through the gospel, I used the God Tools app. On there's the 4 spiritual laws. As we went through that, she was asking all sorts of questions. She was giving her own illustrations to describe things, to try and get some understanding. And near the end, we got to a point where she could pray to ask Jesus into her life. And I offered that opportunity to her, and she was hesitant. So I didn't want to push her. I was just saying, well, what do you think? What's causing hesitation? And I didn't want her to become a Christian for my sake. It was all for her. So she said, well, I want to do it. I want Jesus to lead my life, but I'm a little bit scared of the change, which is very natural. But at that point, she decided, no, I do want to ask Jesus into my life. And it is such a wonderful feeling when somebody says that. I mean, I was close to tears, she was close to tears. And then we had an opportunity to chat some more about what that meant for her life and how we could help along that journey. And the rest is history. We're trying to continue that relationship to help her in her newfound faith. But it's so great to see how God has brought different people into her life to help her to get to this point of salvation.